Xander Death getting back in the singles action after winning the tag title at Capital Punishment. The Mad Kingdom, you know, they're a very controversial group here, but they get it done when they need to, people. We got Alex Deathwish going up against Xander Death.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Springfield, Illinois, weighing in at 142 pounds. You can't kill Alex Deathwish. And his opponent,
Representing the Mad Kingdom
from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing in at 230 pounds,
Xander Death. Here we go, the U.S. division getting to work here. Xander Death, Alex Deathwish. I mean, it don't get much more death in here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Chuck, I can't stand you. And you got that right, Chuck. Tonight is a very special night for Alex Deathwish. He is being welcomed to the U.S. division by Xander Death.
Yeah, and Xander Death does have a little momentum behind him. Like I said, won the tag tourney and also coming off a singles win. And Alex Deathwish also coming off some momentum. Did lose the TV belt, but won his division switch challenge.
Yeah, won his divisional challenge against JJ, which is no slack in the ring. Anytime you go against a vet like JJ, you better come out with everything firing 100.
Yeah, I mean, but that's why he's one of the best prospects we got. And I'm gonna ask you who you got here, Troy Martin.
I just don't know, coming from the division Alex Deathwish is coming from, that he can hang in the U.S. I'm gonna have to see. I'm going with Xander Death.
Xander Death getting a vote of confidence from Troy Martin, but me personally, I know you can't kill this guy. This is Alex Deathwish, and he's ready. to take the U.S. division head on.
Not a terrible pick there, Chuck. But I just think Xander Death has been on a roll lately, and he has everything it takes to win this match.
And now you're looking at Xander Death stomping on the chest of his opponent, the King's right-hand man. I mean,
Going to the top rope.
No, 1/4, I'm sorry, of Mad Kingdom.
Walking the ropes and lands a drop kick off the top rope, sends Alex crashing down to the mat. And as Xander continues his offense, being disrespectful of Alex Deathwish.
Giving the crowd a show right there. And now you got Xander picking him up, but dodging the kick. Did you see that, Troy Martin?
Yeah, what a beautiful dodge there by Alex.
One. I was gonna say, not sure that's a pinnable move, but you know, that Deathwish is gonna have to get some damage here. It's been Xander Death with all the offense.
And look at that.
Kick to the back, or kick to the head. And a dodge, but took too long to load that one up.
And attacking the foundation on Alex.
And now Deathwish getting thrown onto the apron. Xander Death trying to get him down. And the elbow. You got the chops to the chest. And I mean, doesn't want to let the King down. Way of losing the SCS title to James Archer at Capital Punishment, but they still got a lot to celebrate in the Mad Kingdom.
You got that right, Chuck. They were on a spree and still have the chance to keep going up in the promotion with this match right here, Xander Death.
And I mean, oh, look at that. Xander fighting out of the precarious position.
Yeah, you like that, huh?
Yeah. And I mean, this is a 20 count, but Xander Death giving the crowd a show there. Didn't know he had so much gymnastics behind him.
Oh, does not land the frog splash.
On the outside, if you're gonna miss it, you want to miss it in ring. Alex Deathwish knowing what he's doing there.
That was a brutal landing outside the mat for Xander Death.
And cleaning him up. And now you got Deathwish.
A kick to the face, a drop of Xander, and a leg drop to follow off for safety.
We got one.
Kick out at one by Xander Death. Still not enough damage on him to get him down for a 2 count.
And another drop kick right there. You know Deathwish wants to get off that landmine. But Death has his own set of moves that he can pull out at any time.
And fighting out of the corner.
And speaking of one of them, I forgot what he calls it, dude. The death twist. Xander, what is it? And dragging him out to the middle of the ring. 1, 2.
Kick out at 2 by Alex Deathwish.
Death row. Almost got him there with the death row.
But not enough to put him down for 3.
I mean, like I said before in the beginning, you can't kill Alex Deathwish. It's gonna take more than that.
Chuck, that's popular.
Look at that, the death driver.
Oh shit.
1, 2.
Kick out at 2. I don't know how he just kicked out of that. As Xander Death doesn't look discouraged at all. Not in the least. He's enjoying this.
I was about to say he loves to cause damage, but I think he's seeing what the U.S. division has to offer here in a landmine for good measure. 1, 2.
Kick out at 2. The landmine didn't secure the deal.
Oh, and missing the springboard there. Alex Deathwish needs to keep it grounded while Xander works on the foundation.
And look at Deathwish. Agonizing pain right there. Attacking the legs, the foundation.
And some have said Xander Death has been the weak link. of the Mad Kingdom because he hasn't won as much as the others. But I mean, you got to think about it. This guy
started out slower than the rest, but he has caught up just fine.
Yeah, I was about to say, between the tag tourney and everything else that he's been through, I mean, this guy's been putting in a lot of work here. And now you got Deathwish with the Irish whip going over, and oh, a drop kick.
Chuck, it's a different feeling once you join SCS. Everybody says they can handle the pressure. Everybody says they can handle the lights, but they really don't know till they're under the SCS lights.
I mean, yeah, it's a big crowd here, and now you got Xander Death with the Russian leg sweep and going for the quick ground and pound. Neither guy's bleeding, though. That is one thing I notice here.
How can you defend against that, Chuck? Outstanding high kicks and follows it up with a lethal finishing high kick there.
I mean, hey, that's why he chose that as some offense. But this rear naked
choke. Locked up. Rope break. Wow, lucky break there for Alex Deathwish.
And what is Xander thinking here? He has to be contemplating what's next after this drop kick to the head. He tried the rear naked. He tried the death row. He tried the death driver. What else does he have to pull out of the bag? Working the foundation still. And now Deathwish fighting out of the corner.
Exactly what he needed to do in that moment, Chuck. Get the hell out of that corner, and now he is rallying up some of his own offense, and he's starting to feel himself again in this latter half of the match. Something that Xander does not want to happen, because once Alex Deathwish gets going, it's your worst nightmare inside the ring.
I was gonna say those mines can come quick, but now we got one.
Only a 1 count over Xander.
Xander Death getting picked up. And powerbomb.
This could be it, Chuck.
Laid out. One.
Two. Kick out at 2 by a Xander Death. I don't know how he just kicked out of that. I thought he was down for 3 for sure.
Both guys giving it their all right here. And now you got
Death out on his feet.
Oh, that's a landmine.
It's a landmine.
Out of nowhere. 1, 2, 3. And Alex Deathwish and Xander Death going insane here in this matchup.
Wow, what a finish to the match. Alex Deathwish landing the landmine there and putting Xander Death out for a 3 count. A competitive match all the way up to the end. I would love to see that anytime, anywhere, any place in the future.
And I mean, definitely contender for match of the night there, Troy Martin.
Definitely a contender for match of the night. But don't forget, we still have your co-main and your main event coming up tonight.
I was about to say, yeah, I'm ready for these. We got the U.S. Championship on the line here in a 20 count normal match. I mean, they went 2 out of 3 at the PLE. Might have been a mistake on Orlando Silver's part, considering Dread Abyss